Welcome back. Today we're going to be unboxing this Holo, I believe her name is, from Spice and Wolf. This is an anime I have not watched, and there's a reason I have a figure of it. Ami, which is a company out of Japan, did a mystery box, and you may have seen it. I made a video on it on the channel to where I unboxed that mystery box, and I got 4 figures in it. The first of which was an Amelia from ReZero, which I have already unboxed on the channel. You can go check it out if you want to. The second one here is Holo from Spice and Wolf. The other 2 are back here. We'll get to them eventually. But today we're going to be unboxing this one. And this is one that I think will be the second best. Those 2 I do think are good. I think the whole box was good. But I think this will be the second best. Some notable things to note about it before I get started. This does have a little dent in the box there. I don't think it will hurt anything. I don't think the figure is damaged or anything. I think it's just the box is damaged a little bit. Don't know if that played into why it was included in the mystery box or not, or if that happened in shipping from there to here. I don't know, but it's there. Now, this figure is available on Ami currently. If you'd like to go buy it, the mystery box is no longer available, but the figure is. So if you watch this and you think, man, I really wish I had that figure, go check it out. Link will be down in the description for Ami. I don't get anything from it, but you can go check it out. There is a link for Entertainment Earth down there as well. You can use that, and that I do get a little bit off of that. So if you want to go do that, and you can get a discount on in-stock orders with that. So that's something to go check out if you're interested. So now this is the China dress version of this figure. She's in a China dress, which I have seen some figures of her in this from this series. And I can't say this is the one that I would have picked. It's kind of like with Amelia. I can't say that is the figure that I would have went with if I was going to buy a figure from it. But it's definitely not a figure that I'm like, I wish I would have got another figure from it, that I'm disappointed with this figure. I'm happy with this figure, but it's not my #1 choice. That figure here, I definitely would have went with another figure over that one. I would not have bought that one. This one, at least I can see myself buying this figure if I was really big into the show. So let's get her out of here and see what we're working with here. First off here, we'll look at the base. It does look like we get a little bit of a design on the base here. So it has that rocky look to it, that stone look, and it is textured there. So as you can see there, a little bit of texture on it. It's not just a flat design. So pretty cool. And a metal peg. You know, we always love to see metal pegs. It usually doesn't matter, but I think it makes the figure feel a bit more, you know, worth your money to get a metal peg. Now let's go ahead and see here. I don't think there is anything else. I think it's in one big piece, this figure. So I think we'll just take all of the plastic and foam off of her, and that will be our figure. And yeah, we do have a alternate face in the box, which we'll look at here in a moment. But we will go ahead and look at the figure first. Real quick, I'm gonna put it on the base. It may be very easy to do anyway, but if not, yeah, that was not hard at all. I thought that'd be much harder. So yeah, I'll show you some close-ups as I talk about it, but first impressions, it looks pretty good. So one thing I will make note of before I get really big into the figure itself, there is a ever so small, and I don't know if this will come across on here. If it doesn't, then I will make a close-up of it. There is an ever so small stain there, blemish in the paint, whatever. And that is on the back, so it's not like super noticeable. The rest of the dress looks very good. And I do like the detail on the back, like her tail here coming out of the dress here looks very nice. It's hard to do with all of her hair up here, but it looks very nice. And then also it has the opened back there, which looks very nice. The figure as a whole looks pretty good. The face is pretty good. It fits the character. It definitely is what you would expect out of that figure. So nothing that I can really complain about with that terms of that. Let's look at the other face, uh, alternative face that you can put on it and see if that's any better than this one. Now, I do not know if this is a thing that comes with all of them or if this was a Ami Ami exclusive, because I know sometimes you will get a alternate face that is exclusive to a certain release of a figure, whether that be at a certain retailer or a more expensive option. Don't know if that's the case here or if this is just included in everything. I would assume that it's kind of a exclusive, but we'll get it out of here. It looks pretty much the same, to be honest. The difference is that this one is winking, as you can see there, and this one has both of her eyes open. I'm going to be really honest. This hair does not want to move. So, instead of possibly breaking this figure, which I don't want to do, there is the main face. Here is the alternate face, as you can see there. Personally, I like this face that's on it better, so there you go. Something I will comment on that I think is well done is that the dress has this kind of glittery look to it. Looks really nice, especially in the light. It looks really nice. Overall, though, I think the figure is good. I do like the hair back here. I really like that. I like the accessories here with the apples and the little bag here. I think they look good. Overall, I think this is a solid figure. I don't think it's an amazing figure. Obviously, there are, small things that I think, just are a bit basic. Maybe the face and then the arms here, just, they look almost too square, if that makes sense. Like, I get the pose they went for here, and it works, but it just looks kind of basic. Like, I get that they're almost like making like they had this design and they were kind of stuck with making it straight up and then like that. And they kind of are balancing it because it's on a tiny 1 foot there. It's good. It's good. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's fine, especially for the price of what I got it for was, I paid the mystery box, so I really didn't pay what it'd be worth. But the last time I checked, it was about that $110, $120 range. And I think that's close to fair. I think the 80 to 90 would be better. Personally, if you are a fan of this figure, unless you're a really, really big fan of this figure, I'd recommend looking for a way to buy it closer to home, because if you buy it from Ami Ami, you're going to pay that shipping cost, and it's going to be higher and not really worth it at that point. But anyway, that'll do it for this figure review. Not a whole lot more to say on it. I think it's good. I think it accomplishes what it wants to. I just think it's a bit basic, and that's fine. Just sometimes that is how anime figures go. So anyway, if you want to see more, we will have those two being unboxed very soon. We also have the Amelia that I talked about earlier, as well as the unboxing of the box as itself, and then many, many more to come. So if you want to watch those, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel out, helps us grow, and helps me know what you enjoy to see. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.